Hello everyone, and welcome to the California Institute for Human Science, CIHS. I'm Farnaz Koromi, the Director of the Psychology Programs and Clinical Training. What makes our university very unique and exciting is the fact that we are a mind-body consciousness university. This integral vision is the hallmark of our psychology program as well as our institution. We are regionally accredited by WASC Senior College and University Commission. So let's talk a little bit about our Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology at CIHS. There are two different concentrations offered, concentration in integral psychology and concentration in clinical licensure. Let's first focus on the concentration in integral psychology. This degree is very suitable for people who already have a master's level license in mental health, for example, such as their LMFTs or LPCCs, or maybe they're wellness practitioners who want to further their career by getting a PhD with an emphasis in mind-body consciousness, or they would like to engage in research by obtaining a PhD in integral psychology. This degree consists of 94 quarter units and may take the student between 3.5 to 8 years to complete. That would depend on if the student is enrolled on a full-time basis or part-time basis. Full-time basis would include 2 courses or 8 units per quarter. Part-time would be considered if a student is taking 1 class or 4 units per quarter. But the maximum allowable time for completion is 8 years. So the 94 units for this degree program are divided into 46 units of core courses and 48 units of concentrational courses in integral psychology. Here's a list of the core curriculum. For example, you can see Psychology 701, Foundations in Integral Studies, or Psychology 702, Consciousness Studies, and so on and so forth. Then we have the sample elective courses or other required courses, and here's a long list here, and this is only a partial list, and you can see here some very exciting classes as well. For example, psychoacoustics, pranic healing, psychology of the chakras, and so on and so forth. So the steps that the student goes through to complete this degree program consists of first completing 72 units of core, required, and elective units, and then they engage in the advancement to candidacy process. Once they meet all the requirements for that process, then they're advanced to candidacy and they can start working on their dissertation process, which is a total of 22 units. With the dissertation process completed successfully, then the student could go through the graduation process. In addition, CIHS also offers an individually designed concentration area option, which is to meet the needs of students who wish to design a course of studies within the degree program. Students with the IDC concentration complete the same core and required courses with the same number of units for the degree program, and the IDC is designed within the elective course units. This is done under the direction of a faculty advisor or the program director. The admission requirements for the PhD in psychology are as follows: a master's degree from a regionally accredited institution in psychology or related field, Psychology 505 or Intro to Qualitative and Quantitative Research, Psychology 607, or Psychology of Personality. How to apply? So here's a note. GRE is not required. So you would start the application process by submitting an online application with the application fee via this web address. You would send your official undergraduate / or graduate transcripts with proof of graduation to CIHS admission office via email at admissions@cihs.edu. submitting 2 letters of recommendation, personal essay, which you explain the reason or reasons why you're seeking admission to CIHS, a current CV or resume, a representative term paper or another sample of academic writing or publication. In addition, for international students, there are additional application requirements that can be found at this web address. How to request information and contact CIHS admission office. There are 3 different options. You could either fill out a request info form that is found at this web address, or you could email your inquiry to Mr. Ash Zowaida, or Dean of Admissions, at admissions@cihs.edu. You would need to include the following information: your first and last name, program of interest, the term and year you wish to begin your studies, your email address and phone number, and any specific questions you may have. And lastly, you could request information by visiting our main admissions page at www.cihs.edu/admissions. If you have any questions regarding the psychology program, please do not hesitate to email me requesting a Zoom meeting. I would love to meet with you through Zoom and answer any questions you may have about our psychology program or any questions regarding your special academic or career circumstances. Thank you very much for listening.